Odin and the 9 Nights. Long before written words were carved into stone, before songs were carried across the sea, there was a great ash tree whose roots reached deeper than any well and whose branches stretched beyond the sky. This tree was called Yggdrasil. Its roots held the worlds. Its branches held the stars. And beneath it moved all things, gods and giants, rivers and winds, memory and time. Odin, All-Father of the gods, was not content with rule alone. He wished for knowledge, not surface knowledge, not the knowing of names. He wished to understand the hidden patterns beneath the world, the shapes beneath speech, the marks that hold meaning. These marks were called runes. They were not letters only. They were forces, and they did not reveal themselves easily. So Odin made a choice. He went alone to Yggdrasil. No hall of gold, no gathered gods, no witness but the wind. He carried his spear. He looked once upon the wide sky, and then he hung himself upon the tree. He did not hang in struggle. He hung in stillness for 9 nights. The wind moved around him. Rain passed across his face. The branches swayed gently with the turning of the worlds. He had given himself to himself. No one offered him bread. No one offered him water. The earth continued its quiet motion. Below him, at the roots of the tree, deep waters whispered. Creatures moved in shadow. Above him, the sky shifted from dark to pale and back again. 1 night passed, then another. Pain was not the lesson. Waiting was. On the 5th night, the wind changed direction. On the 7th, frost gathered along the bark. On the 9th, something beneath the surface of the world began to stir. Odin did not look outward. He looked inward. And there, beneath thought, beneath pride, beneath power, he saw them. The runes They were not handed to him. They did not descend like light. They rose from root, from depth, from silence. He saw how they curved, how they struck like branches, how they held both sound and force. He reached for them, not with his hands, but with understanding. And as he did, the knowledge settled into him, not as victory, as weight. He released his hold. The tree did not tremble. The wind did not roar. He stepped once more upon the earth, changed, not in strength, but in sight. From that day, Odin carried the runes with him. He shared them carefully, for runes were not tools for noise. They were marks of a pattern, and pattern requires patience. Yggdrasil continued to stand. Its branches stretched wide. Its roots reached deep. And if you imagine the great ash tree at dusk, you may see, for a moment, the faint outline of a figure among its limbs, still as bark, steady as trunk. For wisdom does not always come through battle. Sometimes it comes through stillness, through waiting, through the long, quiet night beneath a tree that remembers everything.